So
one thing's for sure tonight, Doris, there'll be no lack of effort from either side. That comes across in their rebounding numbers and in going for those 50-50 balls.
These are two teams that take a tremendous amount of pride in their work habits. They have a requirement to get on the floor if there's a loose ball. You're willing to crash the boards on every possession. Neither team wants to be outworked.
Here's the starting group for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Kelly Oubre out there with the professor. Then it's Donovan Mitchell. Then there's Allen. And it's Garland in at the one. And so it's the Suns getting on the board first. Mitchell outside. Here's the professor. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. The Cavaliers shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. The first free throw is good.
Cleveland, number 62.
That one misses. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, I had a chance to catch up with Monty Williams. He told me they'll be looking to stretch the defense with their ability to knock down shots from deep. He said success on the outside will translate to success on the inside. Sounds like instead of going inside out, they're going to go outside in. Interesting. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. Always want to get those threes falling consistently. Now, here is Young, and it's in there.
You know, guys, that's the selfless attitude of Mikal Bridges. So willing to give it up to an open guy.
Mitchell outside. Right side, Garland. And the rejection by Eaton. Booker with no one around. Another 3 for Phoenix.
When you're a player like Devin Booker, whether you're playing with the ball or in this instance without, your instinct is, I'm going to rise and fire on the catch.
Here's the professor. Last game out, we saw him pour in 42. Here's Oubre. Passes it to the professor. Just 5 to shoot. Bucket is good.
62.
The professor's got 5 now.
Excellent recognition from Kelly Oubre right there. So solid, sensing when one of his guys is open.
Phoenix has gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. You know, during his career, Doris, we've seen Kelly Oubre adapt to multiple coaches and teams.
He has, Kevin, and you do that through hard work. Oubre improved his perimeter game early in his career, and now he is very capable of adding offensive punch and defensive versatility to whichever roster he's on.
Here's Booker. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal foul.
It's going to be on Donovan Mitchell.
Well, free throw attempt numbers indicate just how difficult someone is to guard. Booker certainly in the hard-to-check category.
Both free throws good from Booker.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work, and it pays dividends.
Garland kicks to Mitchell. Pass to Allen. Outside Garland. And the pass to the professor. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
Darius Garland playing the role of ball distributor to perfection. Pretty pass.
On left side. Bridges outside. To the wing on the left. Lets it go from 14 and misses it off the right side of the rim. And so it's Garland who brings up the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. It's a 3-point game.
I tell you, Kelly Oubre Jr. can play with confidence on the interior, and that's a result of his vertical.
Here's Bridges after the made shot from Kelly Oubre. Here's Ayton. Back to Bridges. Phoenix, no good that time either. The Cavaliers have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Oubre passes to Garland, and the layup falls.
Tremendous balance and body control. Darius Garland, no stranger to finishing inside.
Bridges outside. From downtown, and the professor pulls it down.
I think he's got to settle down because right now it feels like he's rushing, like he's forcing some shots. This quarter he has been completely bothered.
And Mitchell gets it to go.
This guy came into the league as a volume three-point shooter. Now Donovan Mitchell's percentages have greatly improved. He has put in a ton of work, and it's paying dividends.
Now, here's Bridges. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Oubre. Zeke Najee's checked in for Thaddeus Young. And Cleveland also making a change. Harrington's checked in. Clock at 6. Here's Booker. And it's off the back rim. No good. Got his second basket.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
And the Suns call their first time out of the game. At this point of the season, Greg, right in the heart of the schedule, one of the biggest challenges for a player.
Kevin, sometimes it's just about knowing what city you're in. The travel in this league is crazy. But you really want to keep focused and sleep and eat right, vital.
A different look now for Cleveland. Adrian's checked in, and Dinwiddie subbed in for Mitchell. Najee passes to Payne. Stevenson outside. Suns moving the ball around. Booker up top. Dinwiddie covering. A nice shot by Booker.
Boy, just tremendous focus from Devin Booker. On the interior, it matters not if he's facing size. Look out.
Dinwiddie passes to the professor. Takes the 13-footer. Adrian, that's good.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Suns trail by 6. And here's Payne. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game.
From Cameron Payne.
And so it's Cleveland with it. Dinwiddie outside. Back to Garland. To the middle. Here's the professor. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Second team foul.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
62.
In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Cavaliers.
And right from the jump, they've been working hard to establish themselves inside, using agility and power to get shots in the paint.
Yeah, what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
Payne's shot is good.
What a savvy pass by Devin Booker, making the smart choice, moving the basketball.
He takes it in, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. The Cavaliers have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point. That free throw, no good.
Number 62. 2 shots.
And he sinks the second. Suns trail by 5. Pass to Najee. Stevenson with the bounce pass. Here's Purdue. And the professor pulls it down. Cavaliers have gone 8 of 11 in the first quarter. They'll take that percentage any night. Okoro's shot is off.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Payne with it. Now guarded by the professor.
2 minutes.
No good there with the step back J.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
Well, Okoro is a team-first guy that wants to involve his teammates. Pretty pass there.
Booker outside. Passes it to Stevenson.
Cleveland foul.
And Phoenix making a change. Here's Ayton. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Now here's Prince. Tries it from 19. Kept alive. Young. It's deflected. Garland with it. Prince out there with Young. Then there's Ayton. Then it's Mikal Bridges. That's who's out there for Phoenix. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, guys, the professor in that last outing against the Nuggets delivered quite a performance. He had 42 points, and as he always seems to do, piled up rebound after rebound. The stat line was filled, and the whole league is talking about it. We'll see what he does for an encore tonight, Kevin.
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
One of the things I like about this guy, he's able to up the intensity whenever needed, and players really feed off his energy.
And here are the Suns now, following the score by Cleveland.
Well, a high-motor player like Mikal Bridges has got to make quick decisions. Rise and fire off the catch and shoot, Mikal.
And it's Allen slamming it down.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Indoors, hasn't it been fun watching the evolution of Jared Allen? My goodness.
It certainly has, Kevin. This guy has proven he is an all-star caliber player. We know he's a double-double machine. He prides himself on hitting the glass. Any center on any team is going to have a problem if he gets near the cup because of his shot-blocking ability.
Ayton trying to break free. And a miss there on the triple.
This guy just can't find his rhythm, and you look up at the scoreboard, they absolutely need his productivity.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And sometimes in the closing moments, NBA games can slow to a crawl. Of course, you and I know that firsthand. Intentional fouls. Replay reviews. What should the league revise in terms of that?
The most important thing they did is take some of the replay reviews and allow Secaucus to deal with it. That speeds up action. The fact of the matter is fouls and free throws at the end of the game are part of strategy. And yes, we need to be quick with replay reviews, but we have to understand this is strategic and important stuff that happens.
Offensive rebound. The professor's shot is off. Suns trail by 8. Prince with it. Now guarded by the professor. And it's slammed in by Stevenson.
When you watch Taurean Prince play, you know it's about team. This guy finds the open man and loves delivering it.
Count that one.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Phoenix has gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. In the corner, it's Bridges. Inside. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
Darius Garland picks one up.
You know, I love how he absorbs the foul and still had a chance to knock that one down.
And he makes the first. Both good from the line that time. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Back to Mitchell. Cavaliers moving the ball around. Allen passes to the professor. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got his 4th rebound in this one. Prince with it. Garland picks him up. Bridges outside. And again, it's the Suns missing. And so it's Oubre with it. He brings it up for the Cavaliers. 6-point lead, fresh from a win against the Nuggets.
Yeah, I mean, it was such an unlikely outcome. And I don't think anybody saw that transpiring. That third quarter frenzy they put together, just incredible.
And it's the Suns with the ball after the made shot from the professor. Bridges outside. Kicks it out to Prince. Just 2 to shoot. And again, it's the Suns missing. The Cavaliers leading by 8. Down low. Here's Allen. Tries again. He takes it up and lays it in. Allen's got 4 this quarter.
You know what? That's all about hustle and a nose for the basketball. Tremendous job on the offensive glass by Jared Allen.
And the Suns call time here. Greg, we're seeing more fines recently for the language that players use with the media. Is that a concern?
I don't think it should be a concern, and I'm not kidding. The league's got to have standards of decorum. You're on TV. You got to keep it together. However, I think that as a society, we're a little more tolerant of certain words that are used in public.
Booker, he's checked in for Torian Prince. And Cleveland also making a change. Nunn's checked in. Pass to Booker. And the Suns miss again. Cavaliers are gone 5 of 11 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. The Professor, and that one is stuffed right through.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Booker outside. Guarded by Garland. Ayton against Allen. On the left block, misses off the left iron.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
None, that's good.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Here's Booker. The Cavaliers making the shot. Good on that shot, and with that, the Cavalier lead is cut down now to just 12 on the basket from Ayton. And the Cavaliers with possession. They're on a 14-6 run.
Wow, showing the ability to create for himself and others. Darius Garland, good court awareness.
Phoenix has gotten cold from deep in the second quarter, just 2 of 6 from long range. Here's Bridges. That one's good. Maybe that'll get him going after a 2 for 6 start.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe. So it's both teams making substitutions here. The Cavaliers have scored 6 points from their 8 attempts at the line so far.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Stevenson outside. Payne looking around. The pass to Najee. Booker in the corner.
2 minutes.
And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Third foul of the half, and that's the risk you take, leaving him out there.
Okoro's checked in for Kendrick Nunn. The Cavaliers leading by 15.
Right side.
And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
It'll be a jump
You gotta
ball.
love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejection. Wow.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
Now here's Dinwiddie. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 15 points.
Boy, he's been unconscious this quarter. I love the confidence he's playing with.
Here's Payne. He kicks to Stevenson. Pass to Booker. Here's Najee. Here's Payne. Shot clock at 5. Passes it to Purdue. And here's Stevenson for 3. Allen with the rebound. Allen's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
The assist.
Okay, Jared Allen, we see you making that look for a big man. That's a pretty pass.
Payne passes to Booker. Now here's Stevenson. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. There's 57 seconds left to play in the first half. Now here's Booker. He's covered closely, and he makes that one.
I'll tell you, what a night. He has been efficient. He's been strong. Unfortunately, they're still fighting an uphill battle.
Here's the Professor.
Cleveland foul. First personal foul. First team foul.
Suns trail by 17. We've got 33 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. It's stolen. And here we go. Dinwiddie heading to the hoop. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Fourth personal foul. Third team foul.
Even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
The Cavaliers have made 7 out of 9 when they've stepped to the line.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
The Suns shooting 41% for the game. Here's Booker. It's rebounded by Cleveland. And this is their first time matched up with the Suns this season.
Yeah, and they swept this matchup the 2 times they played last year. They held the advantage on paper and on the court.
Well, a year ago, there was a big gap in talent between the two teams. But changes are always made, and we'll see how they match up this time around.
For Phoenix, they have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4.
2 shots.
Shooting 2.
That free throw, no good. And so it's Cleveland in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. They've kept the tempo quick and the defense on its heels. And it's gotten them up big. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. What a game we're seeing from the professor.
What a menace he was on defense through the first 2 quarters. Just disrupting everything.
Well, it was about effort and anticipation. Hard to get into an offensive rhythm when you know this guy is lurking.
Tipping off the second half, here's J.B. Bickerstaff's 5. Donovan Mitchell is out there with Garland. Then there's the professor. Then there's Kelly Oubre. And it's Allen in at the 5, home in the paint. To the paint, here's Young. Kicks it out to Booker. Clock is at 3. The basket good. Off the assist from Young. Booker's got 16 points.
Well, Devin Booker has proven capable of sustaining an offense by himself. Defense better start to get locked in.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Bridges outside. And they'll get another chance. Guarded by Garland. Ayton. Excellent D there from Allen.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Here's Booker. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Donovan Mitchell.
One of the most impressive things about Devin Booker has been his consistency. This guy is productive, and he is willing to carry the offensive burden.
Cleveland leading by 16. Mitchell wide open. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. Growing up around New York City, Doris, Donovan Mitchell was around pro sports as a kid.
He sure was, Kevin. His dad obviously worked in baseball. Donovan spent a ton of time in big league locker rooms. And how about this? During the 2010 famed decision from LeBron, Mitchell was actually in the crowd listening to it.
Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Guarded by Garland. Booker outside. Pass to Ayton. Over Oubre. And it's Ayton missing.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
Defended by Allen. The pass to Ayton. Good ball movement here by the Suns. And that's a foul called on Kelly Oubre. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Bridges finds Young. Back to Bridges. Here's Booker. Great D that time from the professor.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
Suns trail by 18. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Pass to Booker. Bridges, no one around him. Phoenix, no good that time either.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
The professor, good.
Assist from
They are attacking the
Donovan
rim
Mitchell.
and getting great results.
Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Pass to Young. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Boy, masterful work from Thaddeus Young. He's got such tremendous length down there.
To the inside. Here's the professor. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. Garland's got 10 assists here tonight. So active. Bridges outside. Booker inside. Covered by Mitchell. No good from Booker. It's Garland with the ball for Cleveland. They lead by 20. That's the most we've seen. And they're playing through a string of road games that will be game 5 of the 6 on the road. Pass to the professor. No good on that one. And Phoenix will come the other way. Bridges outside. And the layup is good. Bridges has got 7 points in the game.
Boy, you have to be aggressive, powering through contact. Mikal Bridges, no signs of backing away.
Kicks it out to Allen. Now the pass to the professor. Beyond the arc. Cleveland gets it back. That shot is off. Suns trail by 18. Over to the left wing. Pass to Ayton. Shoots over Oubre. And it's Ayton missing. Cleveland's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Allen passes to the professor. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Second personal foul. First team
And a look
foul.
at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Cavaliers.
Number 62.
And they're playing beautiful
At the line for
basketball
2.
right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
Also, they've been living in the lane. They're getting the ball in close, and it's had a devastating impact all game long.
Now here's Payne. 9 feet out. And the professor pulls it down.
The inside just a bit too congested for him to get the usual shot he would have with rhythm.
And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Fifth personal foul. Second team
He's
foul.
been racking up good numbers of free throws, shooting 8 for 11.
Cleveland.
Not the
Number
best
62.
statistic for him
2
in
shots.
terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
And he makes the first, but misses the second. Suns trail by 20. Prince with it. Picked up by Harrington. Prince dishes to Payne. Knocked away. And here we go. Rubio heading to the hoop. And the professor picks up the foul. That's his first foul. The Suns shooting 43% from the floor. Booker and Bridges are the wings. Then it's DeAndre Ayton. It's Najee in at the 4. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Now, here's Bridges. And the professor picks up the foul.
Number 62.
That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Bridges. Not going to go that time. Cavaliers go the other way with it. They led the game at 1 point by 20.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Here's the professor. Second shot opportunity. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Haji's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. To the paint. Here's Ayton. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Well, that's a determined scorer right there. DeAndre Ayton showing a little toughness on the interior finish.
They get the rebound. Goes up again. And there's the lay-in. 2 points right there from the Professor. The Professor's got 45 points. Suns trail by 16. A few possessions into the 4th quarter, just over a minute played. Knocks it loose. Oubre with the steal. Now Cleveland moving it up. The offensive rebound. The Professor's shot is off. Guys, we've seen a lot of turnovers in this one.
Yeah, focus, focus, focus. Just make the simple play.
Guarded by Garland. Snatched up. Ayton. And it's sent back by Allen. Mitchell in the corner. Fires for 3. Phoenix grabs the miss.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Now Booker following the 3-point attempt by Donovan Mitchell. And he lays in the alley-oop.
It works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Now, here's Garland. Passes it to the Professor. This one for 3. It's hauled in by the Suns. Ayton's got 11 rebounds in the game.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Bridges outside. Misses the 3.
Well, he hasn't proven to be much of a floor spacer for them. He had the 1-3, but that was back in the first half.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And he can't get the first one.
Cleveland.
And he looks totally out of sorts here at the strike. Those defenders aren't afraid at all to body him up and force him to earn his points at the line.
Thaddeus Young, he's checked in for Phoenix.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
And the Cavaliers call time here.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
It's tough to hide your communications. Teams go to great lengths to try to do it, but sometimes to no avail.
Oh, that's blocked.
Such a strong defensive player. Bridges understands I've got size and quickness. A rejection, yes, sir.
Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well. It's going to be Ayton shooting. It's on Jared Allen.
Second personal foul.
Free throw no good for Ayton. The Cavaliers leading by 10. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the 4th quarter. Here's the Professor. No good. Shot missing. Bridges with some nice defense. Kicks it out to Booker. Suns moving the ball around, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
Well, and it took a terrific effort at both ends to sustain this run.
They found their composure on both ends of the floor, and that is what triggered this run.
Here's the Professor. Pass to Oubre. Launches a 3. And another miss by Cleveland.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
Cavaliers leading. Right side, Garland. Here's the Professor. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Here's the Suns with the ball. They're on a 10-2 run here. Here's Bridges. Gets it to go from 8 feet. Bridges has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And they have gotten themselves back into this game just in the nick of time. If that run had come any later, it would have been Katie bar the door.
Showing so much passion and determination here at the end. They're close to the lead, but still have plenty of work left to do.
They're giving him a little too much space out there. That's his third triple since halftime.
Garland the pass to the professor. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
And that shot was huge as they try to stem the tide here and hang on to the lead.
Phoenix calls timeout. Indoors for Darius Garland, playing point guard, runs in the family.
That's exactly right, Kevin. Think about it. His father, Winston Garland, played 7 seasons in the NBA. And while Darius has always wanted to follow in his father's footsteps, Winston will be the first to tell you that young one is already better.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, the professor.
And it's been a ridiculous performance in the best sense possible. I mean, everything about his game has been working. And no matter what they've thrown at him, he's had the answer.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What do you got for us, DA?
Hey, Kevin, during the last break, I heard Monty Williams talking with his team. He said, hey, we're still in this thing. We just have to trust each other out there. Be aggressive, stay together, and play as a team. We're coming back and winning this one. Pretty confident words, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Guarded by Garland. Goes up from the top of the key.
You love to see Darius Garland working on the defensive end. Stay active, contest shots.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Second personal foul.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Free throw dropped for
Shooting
Mitchell.
for Cleveland. Donovan Mitchell taking 2 shots.
And so he makes both from the line.
What you love about Donovan Mitchell is he's already proven that in the playoffs he is willing to be a go-to scorer. He's committed to improving his game. He's got to continue to work at the defensive end of the floor.
Bridges outside. The pass to Booker. Booker draws the double. Bridges outside. 6 on the shot clock. Cavaliers with the rebound. Allen's got 14. Yep, 14 rebounds for him tonight. Wow. Here's the professor. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Mikal Bridges picks one up. He's off on the first.
And he may not be converting every chance he gets at the line, but at least he's creating those opportunities. Love the aggressiveness.
A baseline J, and it comes off the front of the rim.
Listen, that's a shot he can make, but obviously the defense okay letting him shoot it.
Here's the professor, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
4th personal foul. 4th team foul.
That's good from the professor.
At the line for the Cavaliers, number 62.
Both free throws good from the professor. And so Booker will bring it up for the Suns. They've given up just 8 points in the 4th quarter. Young trying to break free. A nice shot by Booker. Booker's got 7 now in this quarter.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Mitchell passes to the professor. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Suns trail by 7. Booker outside. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's on Jared Allen.
Yeah, Booker understands how to navigate his way to the paint, and he's not going to shy away from contact. Nicely done to pick up the foul. Now, this guy has a reputation for being a great free throw shooter, and you've got to knock him down. He does it here.
Good, that's another bucket. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
You know, he's flat fueling their success. Most of the offense has gone through him.
Young outside. Back to Booker. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Fourth personal foul.
It's on Jared Allen.
Team is in
Yeah, easy call.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. And he ends up making the second, and that trims the lead to 6.
You know, he doesn't shrink the lead as much as he should have. That hurts a bit.
Mitchell outside. To the left wing. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
It's the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
2 shots.
And a tough break as his second attempt at the line, no good. Guarded by Garland. Kicks to Booker. 1:14 left to play here in the fourth.
And he's easily been their best rebounder tonight.
He's competed for every missed shot. Feels like he's quicker to the basketball than anyone else out there.
Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Here's Ayton. Yes!
DeAndre Ayton with a big-time shot. Go ahead, young sir.
Cleveland's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. Back to Garland. Oubre passes to the professor, and they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
Timeout called, the Suns. They're behind by 7. 46 seconds left in the fourth quarter. 46 seconds left in the fourth.
And this is what dominating the glass looks like. He just cannot be contained.
Wow, what a performance. And he's not just winning with physical ability, he's winning with anticipation.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save him tonight.
I'll tell you, it's never an easy point in the game, knowing whatever you do, you're still coming away with the L.
Knocks down the trifecta.
How about the calm demeanor of Thaddeus Young? Big moment, no problem.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let him dribble the game out.
At the line for the Cavaliers, Darius Garland.
He hits the first one, and that puts them up by 5. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses.
I think, guys, you have to love the confidence Darius Garland brings to the game. This guy acts decisively. He's a quick decision maker. Even though he's young, he's not afraid to lead.
Phoenix calls timeout. They're trailing by 5. There's 21 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
Yeah, trying to get back in this thing, they need a score.
They need to score, and they need to do it quickly, but it is still possible here.
Goes up at the stripe. No good from Booker. And he commits the intentional foul.
Devin Booker, third personal foul. At the line for the Cavaliers, Donovan Mitchell. At the line for 2.
And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaker. He's able to hit the second one, and that increases their lead to 6. 11 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Bridges outside. Lets the 3 fly. Excellent D there from the professor. We see the Cavaliers get the win here. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance lane, they showed just what a tough-minded group they can be.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in.